Whose report do you believe? Is it the report of the NFF, the Nigerian Football Federation? Is it the report of the Franco-Malian Eric Chelle, the Super Eagles' new coach, who is my friend? Or is it the report of the people we don't know? Anyways, I think that's for you to figure out, because the time has come. The time is now. What player will put us 1-0 ahead? Like when we go to Kigali, as we dash into this very one and hoping for a very big result. But just like our ex-international legend Kanu Nwankwo always say, we can do it. My name is Kizike, and I usher you into the Sports Republic show on TV. It's a very big day, and I must say to our Muslim brothers, Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem. I pray that everything that you're fasting for and that you're wanting for yourself, God will really come true for you. We are the voice of the people. Good morning and many thanks for joining us. We begin the show with some news. We should tell about the good news about the Super Eagles, but just so you know that our players know that everything is all wrong by the World Cup qualifiers. That's why we have to bring you some of those highlights so you can see for yourself that Nigerian players abroad, Euro to be exact, are really doing well for themselves. That's the number one you have on your screen. Let's talk about these Nigerian strikers with the most goals this season. You can see Cyril Deza is firing on all cylinders. He's got 21 goals. And then, what more? Victor Osimhen also in that very list. And you look at these players and you begin to say, who is the right man do we have on this one? And I'm celebrating them because I know that Nigerian players are doing so well. Now, Victor Osimhen has got 20 goals. Tolu Arokodare has got 18 goals. Josh Marge has got 12. Victor Latunji 12. Victor Boniface 10. Chuba Akpom 10. You can see for yourself, we are really on fire. But out of this list that you have on your screen now, how many of them will be called up to the national team? Time will tell. I will let you know, according to reports, those who are in the 23-man list. What more can I say? Let's bring you more of these Nigerian guys doing well for themselves. Okay, you can see again the Belgian Pro League so far. Top scorers, 24-25 season. Number one is a Nigerian. So when you look at the list, you begin to ask questions. Kasper Dolberg is not. Kasper Dolberg is a Danish. Adriano Bertocchini is a Brazilian connected to Italian connection. Juneri Cherry, Dane Heyman. So the good thing is up there. Tolu Arokodare is in the list, 16 goals. And also we have the Super League. Talk about it. Turkey, the way it's out now. Maybe not number one, but just take it from me. Victor Osimhen is on fire. Christoph Piatek, Victor Osimhen, Simon Banja, Youssef En-Nesyri, Ali Salman, and then what more can be said? So in that one. But Osimhen has got 16 for himself, so he's doing well. Let's have more. And this is about Victor Osimhen. 28 matches, 27 goals contribution. That's so scintillating to say. Very fantastic, outstanding result for me. And aside this one, I told you that Nigerian players abroad are really doing well. Aside being in Nigeria, let's talk about Africa because we know what's really going on. And the man who has raised controversial talks is Mo Salah. You know what has been happening. Let's tell you about Salah, what Salah has done so far. We'll bring you one post where Ibrahim Akonate said something about Salah. Please don't enjoy yourself. He was just, you know how the Muslim fasting now. You know how they do, like they try to decorate your room with all the flowers, some kind of things now. You can't go climb one shelf. Now how small table you're there. You know if you go for that, go break leg. Normally, you know. Now Konate, you're the same. So you see Konate, Liverpool knows how big Salah is. Salah is 32 for crying out loud, bro. He's 32, but look how far he has come. He's playing. Look how far he's doing well for Liverpool with Arne Slot in this season. I thought they said we can't give a contract to a player who is in his 30-something. They want to get him signed. But also the Saudi Pro League are wanting Salah. Now look at your screen. See this. He's just having a decoration. He wants to do decoration. He wants to put things right because now Ramadan Kareem will they do. Ramadan Mubarak now they do. So he won't go arrange in house. He just climb small thing. Then look at the post from Ibrahim Akonate. Brother, be careful, please. Because the journey is far. Where we are going is very far from where you know or what you know. Now, aside that, now check out what Salah has done for himself. Look at goals, involvement, back club Salah. Look at Liverpool. I mean, anyways, enough of Salah. It doesn't sound like we're hyping Salah so much, but everybody knows he's a world-class player, outstanding player at the time. But let's get to top point quickly and let you know what's going on about the Nigerian news. There is a good news now. Up with this one, Super Eagles defender William Troost-Ekong made a successful return from injury as Al Khaloud secured a 2-1 win in the Saudi Pro League, Saudi Arabian League on Saturday, March 1, 2025. Ekong has been sidelined for the last 2 games due to injury, raising concerns about his fitness ahead of Nigerian upcoming World Cup qualifier match against Rwanda, and also that will play the Kigali, Amavubi, you know them very well, and they will play another game against Zimbabwe. The 30-year-old defender played the full 90 minutes. Goodness, I like to say this, helping our Cologne secure a hard-fought victory at home. After that match, Ekong expressed his joy at being back on the field with a post on social media captured +3 grateful. So he's happy he's back. Nigeria Super Eagles are set to face Rwanda on March 21 in Kigali, followed by a game against Zimbabwe on March 25 in our base stadium. Uyo. Ekong return to full fitness provides major concerns, major positive news for Eric Chelle and his lad. But away from that, I'll let you know quickly on the show, I have a man on the show. Yes, Adeni Ojo is here to talk with me so we can talk about some of this news. But the fan is what we should talk about. Who is the fan of the lineup, the Super Eagles news? Do you want to see, do you want to know who's involved? Do you want to know for yourself who should not be in that list? Who would you love to see? Time will tell. Adeni, welcome. Great to have you on the show. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. So good to be here again.
Yeah, Ekong is in the news. Happy to have Ekong back. Are you happy?
Yeah, our skipper. He's the rock. So
it's the rock?
He's the rock. Oh, no.
Why? Because Simi Ajayi is not around?
Yeah, from the one, he's the skipper, he's the leader, he's the rock, he orchestrates, he organizes things. So we really need him, and so glad to have him back.
So glad to have Ekong back. Okay, so quickly, let's talk about Nwabali on the show now. Nwabali is also in the news. I told you not long he lost his father. Just a couple of months, like barely 2 months, he lost his mom. Nigerian goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali delivered a commanding performance for Chippa United, earning the Man of the Match award in their goalless draw against Richards Bay in the South African Premier League on Saturday. Stanley Nwabali's excellent display, a timely return form for the Super Eagles' upcoming game. The 28-year-old shortstopper was the standout performer at the Godswill Kings Tennis Stadium in Durban, pulling off a series of outstanding saves to ensure Chippa United secure a vital point on the road. Despite sitting just above the PSL relegation zone, Richards Bay dominated the contest, registering 7 shots and winning 8 corners. However, Stanley Nwabali stood tall to deny the host, with key stars from Jos Figueredo, Moses Mutemo, Ken Ganalan, Notelo Mulembo in that very one. That you have Nwabali on your screen. He emerged to be the man of the match, and he wrote on X from in Australia, not been easy healing, man of the match, and a clean sheet, all thanks to my team. We go again. Now, Chippa United, he's the former Enyimba goalkeeper, you need to know. Nwabali is in the story now. We know when he returned, and a lot of people said a lot about Nwabali. They said, what's the word? He's struggling, and that's the truth. You know what it takes to lose your beloved ones, not you though, you know what I mean? Now, Stanley Nwabali lost his mom, lost his father in barely 2 months, like both parents. And we saw him having some mental issues at the club. When the coach felt like, you can start this game, go and start. Nwabali go there, go fumble. The ball enter post. Many things your cast. So people were saying a lot, he needs rest. But right now, I think in my head I was saying, Nwabali needs rest. Let him, he needs rest. Like mental rest, mental health, not just about psychologically now. Mentally, he's not fit. But I think he's returning very well, and looking at the way it is now, Nwabali is now manning the post again for Chippa United, even though they're not like the best club in South Africa. But he's returning very well just now that we need him most. Is this to say that Eric Chelle should give him a start? Is our number 1 in the game against Rwanda?
I mean, first and foremost, my deepest condolences to you. And secondly, who starts a player after losing both parents?
I mean, we saw it in South Africa, it happened. He was saying he was not fit enough, but he said we can start.
Aside from even being fit, you need to be mentally fit.
Yeah.
Losing your mom and your dad and you're still expected to perform, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm so sorry to say. And he's a very good player. He's a very good goalkeeper. You understand, for me, the primary duty of a goalkeeper is to keep his goalie. Right. And he has done a fantastic job ever since. And each time he's called upon, that's to the national team, he rises up to the occasion. And secondly, Nwabali, I think at this point in time, we don't need to be doubting the capacity of any player. Sure, you understand? Because this guy has shown himself that, okay, yes, he's the number 1. He can secure our goal post. The guy is, for me, he's just the best player. He's the best goalkeeper for us right now. I don't see, if there's another goalkeeper that can actually substitute or maybe replace him, I don't mind. But for now, I think Nwabali his head is straight, his body is fit, everything.
So you just talked about who gives a start or goalkeeper who lost both parents.
Doesn't make, even when I lost my dad, for like 2 months, I didn't get myself. So not talk of mom and dad in succession.
Yeah.
Abba, it will seriously mess with him.
So is he fit now? You know, is he fit enough now?
Obviously, as you can see, man of the match display.
Right.
Just the last game. So you can see, and he's a top-notch goalkeeper. He has the drive, he has the passion, he has the energy. Guy is, and he's responsive.
It sounds so good about Nwabali. You like him?
And he's responsive.
Yeah, very responsive. He's got the presence, actually.
He gets responsive. So most people say he's not actually good with the ball on his feet. Who cares? The primary duty of a goalkeeper is to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Then secondary, you can use your leg, but the most important is that don't allow that ball go into the net. And so far, so good. He's fantastic. He's good at his job.
Eric Chelle, give him a start.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's from Ademi Ojo. He's not going back. He's not looking back on those very ones. Well, quickly, let's tell you more what's really trending out there, what's going on. Our high expectation is out there. Super Eagles coach watches Kano Pillars comeback win over Enugu. Last time on the show, I recall during last week on the show, right? We posted out some of your comments and we said keep them coming. A whole lot of people were saying Amed Musa does not need to be part of this one. When we even show you now, I said, Richard, go watch that match. Me not looking back. Me not kind of come for me and see. You see that the coach of the Super Eagles, Eric Chelle, when he went to see that game, you can see him. You see him? Now Kano, now match go watch this. So when we say Kano Pillars come from behind, come win Enugu Rangers. Fidelis, they could just see the talk. Now you see them on their own. Boy, are you seeing this? That's the even the green cloth stuff anywhere makes sense. Yeah, I know who I am from. They're all right. But you can the same back. The same answer. Yeah, the only back. Well, let me tell you, Super Eagles coach Eric Chelle was among the crowd who watched home team Kano Pillars come from behind to beat Enugu Rangers 2-1 in the MPFL Nigerian Premier Football League. So if you not say Amed Musa, I'm not obvious. I'm just saying. We'll tell you more. According to the report, Eric Chelle was in Kano to run a final rule on Pillars captain Amed Musa, who played the entire duration of the game. Rangers turned the huge crowd and then the Sani Basha Stadium in Kano after 33 minutes when Bashi Osman put them in front through a penalty. But I'll tell you, however, Chan Eagles midfielder Rabiu Ali drew the home team level also from the penalty spot in the 42nd minute before Jerry Alex driving header for the hour snatched the winner for Kano Pillars to do the double over the defending champions. Kano Pillars now climb to fourth in the standings with 42 points from 27 matches, while Rangers are fifth, a point behind. Can I talk about the Super Eagles captain Amed Musa? You know, the other time was the man of the match when Pillars beat Akwa United in the MPFL in midweek. He was also outstanding when Pillars beat Rangers in the reverse stand in Enugu last year. He has returned again very well from injury, which sidelined him for like 4 league games. You might not be a fan of Musa, truth be told. But Musa's stock is really raising concerns and controversial moves right now. A lot of people are saying he should not be called up. So I'm saying he's old. But can I tell you one thing? See, I read people very well. Never had a chit-chat with Musa one-on-one, like 1v1. But I look at Amed Musa and I see that he still wants to be part of the national side. Because if he doesn't want to be part of the team, immediately the Nations Cup was done. Immediately it was done where we came runners-up with Pesaro 2024, like 2023 tournament, you know what I mean? He should have just said, I'm done here. Even during the Nations Cup, we saw his impact, even though it was not so, you know. But Amed Musa, anytime, any day, he has done so well. His legacy lives on forever in Nigeria. Nobody can take away what he has done. We know he's showing the World Cup. In how many matches, scoring 4 goals against Argentina, we saw him. His spacey, his powerful display. See, I'm not trying to hype him. I'm talking about what he has done in the past. And at this point in time, he's just in the news. Now, Eric Chelle, the coach we will get, he's taking time because he gave us promises. He said, I'll be based in Nigeria. I mean, that's a house at Socorro for him already. He's got an apartment, so he's basically in Nigeria. He's going to see all our matches. And I like the contract they signed with him. Now, he'll be seeing our games week in, week out. It's not about him just having scout to watch our games, our league football, MPFL. No. He's going to be involved so that I want to see Amed Musa if we make it to the World Cup. That's my opinion. I mean, everyone is entitled to their opinion, right? For me, Kizike on the show, I said, if Musa will be part of the national team, let him be part during the World Cup. If we make it, because we need leaders. It's not the first time. We know what happened in Italy, the World Cup 2006. But the likes of that team, leaders need to contain and condole these guys. But at this point in time, truth be told, I'm so sorry. My opinion, again, I say, I'm not saying I want Musa in the squad now. If we make it to the World Cup, maybe for leadership wise and just to be at the back room or possibly get some games, will be okay. Yeah, that will be his last, like Ekong rightly said. But the question now is Adeniyi. If you see Musa for line up, him.
Yeah, we need him. Because even in my agency's team too, sometimes we have some senior players that normally they don't. In a tournament, we need just 15 players.
Yeah.
15 or let me say 16 players. The remaining 4, they are just maybe.
You need to have depth.
You need to have depth, yes. But Musa too can be part of the 24, the 23-man squad. Like in my own agency team now, we have like 15, 16 players, active players. That, okay, one person gets injured, you have a very good substitute. Sure you get. So Musa, aside from all of these football terms, leadership-wise, this guy is really crucial for us, especially in the one of these fixtures that we have, Rwanda and the rest of them. So I think it's really, really important. We need somebody
how can he? I'm just saying. I'm not countering what you're saying. I'm not going contrary to you, but I'm trying to look at what you're saying. I'm trying to listen to you and pick from what you're saying. We need him in the team for the leadership, whatever. And I said, but I think we don't need him. I'm just saying, no disrespect. I mean, who am I to say when Chelle don't talk? Who am I to say no? But I'm just looking at this time now, do or die. Rwanda match, and what's the name? And Zimbabwe. These both games that we have close they are big games. Now do or die. We need to get these results. And Musa has he has literally been part of the team. I know. But I'm just saying, I think the squad that have been playing for Iguavon during the World Cup, the African qualifiers, I think majority of them should be in the team. Majority of them. But for Musa being included, I don't know.
You see, is Musa's inclusion going?
That's who are doing well.
We have 23-man squad. Is one person's inclusion going to affect the 22?
No, of course not. Though.
No. So even if you have all the strikers that are bagging in goals, all the Nigerian strikers that are bagging in goals in all their respective leagues, if you bring the 9 of them or the 10 of them to come and play, you only need like maybe 2 strikers. Then maybe if you are actually thrilling, you now need extra 2. Like Ferguson's 4-2-4 formation that
right.
will bring in all the strikers in his team. I think it's against Barcelona, all United strikers. So Musa is needed, whether we like it or not.
Justify the reason why Musa is needed. Why do we need Musa in these 2 games, for say? Because the squad can be reshuffled later on. Why do we need him against Rwanda and against Zimbabwe? Are you bringing him for are you bringing him for a start? Are you bringing him for depth reasons? Are you bringing him for leadership quality in this just 2 games? I'm saying
we don't need depth. We don't need stats. What we need basically is leadership. At this point in time, we need someone that can rally the boys. His presence, his charisma, his voice.
Very well.
Most importantly, people that is impressionable.
You know what it takes to go to the World Cup. He's been there. He's scored goals as well.
So when maybe we are actually losing and boys, we can in the dressing room, outside the dressing room, that's in the dugout. So we need guys like this that that would cheer the boys up. That were like, okay, guys, we can do it. His presence, commands the respect. Even aside from the players, even from the officials, that's the match officials. So when they see such players in our dugout, at least it gives us this respect.
A big edge, yes.
Yes. So for me, it's actually needed.
All right. So no disrespect to Amed Musa. He does not sound like a man. Musa. I like him very well. I know he's strong against Argentina in the World Cup. We saw him do well also in 2018. But away from that very sad story, let's bring you more news now. Eric Chelle is in the news. If the coach not do well, they go blame him. But if there's anything any coach wants to do at this point is to take chances. Coming very well for senior national team, Eric Chelle has sounded a note of warning to the stars of the senior national team of Nigeria, calling for a total commitment ahead of the World Cup qualifier against Rwanda and Zimbabwe respectively in March. However, Super Eagles will travel to Kigali for the game against Rwanda on the 21st before hosting Zimbabwe at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo 4 days later. Chelle will be in the dugout for the first time with the Nigerian team in both games, aiming to turn around the team's poor fortunes in the qualifiers, where they are 4 points behind leaders willing to win in any of their 4 games. Now, the coach is optimistic that the Super Eagles have what it takes to win the remaining 6 games and make it to the World Cup, and sounded it out to the star players, like not be just big players now. During this conversation with them upon the confirmation of his employment as a coach. He told the players that he was, that he has, better word, that's what, he has a winning mentality and expects that they should also have the same thing in every game and every time they are called up. That those who think otherwise or doubt their ability to win all their remaining games shouldn't bother turning up for the games. This one is mindset. This one is the football methodology from the coach. Now, however, his warning has been dimmed out of the fact that he believes that the team currently has the best available players than most teams in Africa. That's true. Hence, should be doing better in the World Cup qualifier, hinting that their poor run is more of a mental thing than lack of ability. See, Eric Chelle is sounding, I think if it's about what he said in his mouth, like if now you don't talk for mouth, he has won my heart. All I just want to see from Chelle now is to go into the job and do the work. But if it's about what he has said, like I don't want to believe he's just talking. If it's about what he said so far, then trust me, he's up for the task. Because we've seen players come alive in big moments. We've seen players coming to say, we play at club level. When there's a new coach, the mentality has changed. We've seen players who get opportunity to score goals, but they don't believe in themselves. Kai Havertz is an example, sorry to say. He can score, right? But sometimes he don't believe he has the power to convert goals. The Arsenal man, there are a lot of players like that. When they find themselves in the opposition box at the right corner, they just want to pass. Ozil, Mesut, they're one of the king of assists. Sometimes he gets the opportunity to score, but it's just about the mentality. Now, this is what this coach is trying to instill on these boys. You know, sometimes they say you need to believe in yourself. Now, it's about a man who is just hoping for something very good and you're not seeing what you want. And there's no faith, then it's not working for me. Now, you talk about Chelle now, he's trying to instill on that mentality because, truth be told, I brought in a lot of analysts on this show. Truth be told, like, I can't even count. On those shows during this World Cup talk, I brought in a lot of analysts, even experts that it's done. It's a 50-50. We might not make it to the World Cup. We'll forget him. My friend also, Charles, said it. Charles said, let's forget about this World Cup and prepare for the 2030. Let's find other things. We'll not go. We'll not say we'll not get work. We'll go the build project because this one, Yoruba will say security law. But this man is saying, it's like a Bible verse in King James, like, if there's any of you who don't believe that we will make it to the World Cup, if there's anyone with doubting spirit, you just cannot be part of the team. But you're one say we'll make it to the World Cup. And anytime you say that, you see Nigeria inside you. No, they laugh. Anytime you say Nigeria will go to World Cup, I just say you too like Nigeria. I don't say you like Nigeria. See, I love Nigeria as well. But I'm looking at the position where we are. This man has come in on the job. For him to take over this job, he knows everything is at stake. Now you have games to play. And guess what? A draw is not an option. You need to win all your 6 games if you want to make it to the World Cup. Just one of them will leave out in that one. Now we have Eric Chelle. What he's doing to these boys, how good is it for Nigerian players?
Oh, no, we've been saying this thing over and over and over and over again. Each time we discuss Super Eagles qualification or their chances to the World Cup. So it's a tough one. Let's not mince words here. It's a very, very tough one. I won't lie to you. But can we make it 6 games? Can we win the whole 6 games? My own is the call-ups.
Yeah.
And you talked about the mentality. That's when they're fond of goal, they need to be very composed. They need to be very poised. They need to very lethal. This is not time for you to actually gamble that, okay, should I pass or be indecisive? Because it happens to most strikers whenever they're in the final third or maybe they're in the 18-yard box. Okay, should I pass? Should I lay the ball or should I shoot? We don't need that now. We need you to just, all your effort, all your focus should be banging in goal. I think we have a very good manager. I have faith in this guy. I have absolute faith in this guy because I know that 6 games, can we win all 6? Yes, they are not underdogs in African football anymore, generally world football. But with the kind of depth that we have, the kind of firepower that we have, I believe you can have this faith.
Now, he talked about the qualities we have in our team. Do we have that quality?
We have, like, amazing qualities.
So when you have quality, like you play football, right? When you have a team, no, not the team. When you have quality, because the team is a team that's already compacted. When you have squad depth, like players, like we are cursed with blessing. Like Nigerians are cursed. What's the word? Like they curse us with blessing. So we get talent. You know, if there's a word like that, it got me stuttering. But I'm trying to let you know that we have players out. See, players plenty.
Outstanding.
See,
players.
if you come out this set of boys now all day, go debut the game, we get players.
Outstanding players.
Well, I'm looking at the power. He said we looking at the squad depth and the rest of that. we have the quality. How does now that like Rwanda, Zimbabwe, how do they see us? Or how would they be seeing us now? Because we have a new coach, and I'll tell you about Rwanda. I mean, Rwanda also, they got a new coach. They just let Spitzer leave. So they are getting ready for this match because for themselves now, do or die. They are 7 points. They want to win. And if Nigeria, you know how this can be in Africa, most especially. If you get a draw at home, you are a big boy.
Yeah, I think for Rwanda particularly, I don't know about any other country, but for Rwanda particularly, football is not just sport. It's more of like marketing strategy for the nation itself. That's okay, bringing in, if you look at Arsenal, I think they are part of the sponsors for Arsenal. So you can see that this game too is actually crucial too for Rwanda. So Nigeria going over to Kigali to get a win is going to be very difficult, but not impossible.
Okay, difficult but not impossible.
But not impossible.
What is the highest support the NFF can give them? Or what is the highest support we, Nigerians, can give them?
Like the PSG, that's the presidential support group that was initiated to, like get all the support and all the necessary requirements that these guys need to, to get the results.
Right.
So I believe that everything is in place for success and for victory. That's for Nigeria and for Nigerians, as a whole. So for me, I'm not expecting anything like a draw over there. It's a win. It's going to be a shocking win. A shocking win. They'll be shocked. They won't expect it. Even with their new manager too, because I don't want Chelle to bring in legacy strikers. What I mean by legacy strikers, that's the likes of the Boniface and the rest of them. No, we need the ones that are actually firing at the moment.
Right.
Sure, you get. If Chukwueze is not firing, drop him. If you're not firing, drop him. If Iwobi is not firing,
red hot players. Red hot players. Because it's like you're just playing, you're just joining what you're doing. From
you get. So we needed to okay. You boys just coming. The ones that are on top form, that their ammunition is fully stacked. Just be firing, just be shooting, non-stop. That's what we really want right now. We don't want
so the mentality from the coach would work.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so still on Eric Chelle in the news. What more do we have to tell you quickly? There's a whole lot of stories here, but let's see how we run on this. Yes, Sadiq Kumar is in the news as well. Sadiq Kumar scored twice in Valencia's draw. Chukwueze, Samuel Chukwueze, that's the name, like, the Chukwueze pronunciation, right word. Goal was not enough for AC Milan. Okay, so Super Eagles star, that's the man you have on your screen against Nuno Tavares. I saw that game. Seeing that game, it gave me a sleepless night. Actually, I was not seeing the game because I wanted to watch. I think I was just watching most of the games played yesterday. I did for Sunday, but I think I did for Saturday, better word. But I saw more games for Sunday. I saw Sadiq Kumar score. Like Sadiq Kumar get many things where he get for him body, but he not look. He's quick, but he does not look quick. He's strong. Okay, yeah, you're on the ball, you can see. So he can score. He does not look like a player who knows what he wants to do with the ball. But I love the second goal. I would have brought that for you so you would see. The second goal was so nice. I said like a flick, and it got past the goalkeeper, and they got a draw. They celebrated. But going away or playing that very game, better word, to get that result was not easy. And Sadiq Kumar is one man who we know. A lot of people are saying we don't want to see him in the score. We don't want to see him in the score. For Chukwueze also, Chukwueze they play ball. See, if I talk now, go blast say we just carry the talk. Nigeria get players. Chukwueze they play ball. No, yeah. That was good though.
That guy's finished.
Eh?
That guy's finished.
It's finished. What do you mean?
I play football too. When you see players past his prime.
Chukwueze? No, I disagree with you. Chukwueze is past his prime?
I'm telling you.
Chukwueze is finished? No, I will not agree. I think I know his problem. I'm not a doctor, but I can fix it for him.
What do you think is his problem?
I think Chukwueze's problem actually right now is he needs to be at the right club. AC Milan is not, the Rossoneri's are not back. No. He did win Villarreal.
How many goals? How many assists?
No, wait, he's Villarreal was like his pick.
See, Kizzy, when it comes to footballers, what you need to rate, or how you rate their performance is consistency.
But do you know he was the African best player when the last season in Villarreal? Youngest, do you know? So he has played, see, Chukwueze is not bad.
So how do you now deep?
Okay, I'll explain that. I'll explain that. Now, sometimes players need to be very conscious of where they go to. He came to a club that has got Pulisic. And when I knew it was done for him was when they signed Santiago Jimenez. I knew they brought João Felix, loan from Chelsea, Rafael Leao, other side. I knew it was done. But for Chukwueze, he's a good player. The only problem he has now is he needs to find himself at the right club. He's got flair. See,
Flair, okay, he has flair. At the end of the day, he's just like Anthony. This guy,
Chukwueze is a good player.
I'll compare him to Anthony. He has the flair. But the problem with him is that he lacks concentration. Honestly, if you see Anthony United and Anthony in Red Betis, you can see that lack of concentration he had at United. You see, he's more focused. Maybe also, maybe La Liga will give you time to do whatever it is you want to do. When you are
this problem, okay, let's look at AC Milan and how far they've come. Okay, in 2 years, less than 2 years, how many coaches have they brought in? Fonseca came in, now Sergio Conceição on the job. So I don't really think it's about where he is. See, he needs to find himself in the right place. If you have seen that game yesterday, let's even talk about it. Aside
the same category, I am open to any other view.
Okay, now Iheanacho got opportunity each time he was brought in Sevilla on loan now to Middlesbrough. He's not delivering. But Samuel Chukwueze, whenever they don't raise that thing, whether not 30 minutes, whether he's see you go not say player don't enter.
Is it by running around the field?
Running around the field.
Is it
that you don't like him?
Is it by running?
That, okay, was he never a good player to you?
He has been a fantastic player.
So what happened? What changed for him?
He's a very good footballer. No doubt about that. I'm going to give him his flowers.
Right.
But when you see a player that has dipped, when you see a player starting to wane, when you see a player starting to go, downhill, see, let's not try to mince words. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. Okay, as it's going downhill, he's still good. This guy is.
Okay, that's opinion. But let me tell you more. In Italy, what happened? Yeah, Chukwueze, I must talk about him because I like him. He's a very good player, even though at this point I might not call him. But if he's in the team, good news. In Italy, Chukwueze came off the bench in the 70th minute to pull 10-man AC Milan level 14 minutes later at San Siro. But a stoppage time penalty by Pedro gave Lazio victory. Last night's goal was Chukwueze's third in 21 Serie A appearances this season. 12 of them as a substitute, you can see. 12 as a substitute. Now, Milan slipped tonight in the Serie A table with the defeat, 9 points at 4th place, which is incidentally occupied by Lazio. Both Sadiq and Chukwueze could be in Eric Chelle squad. I'm just saying, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying, that's why it could be. Eh? You don't want to see them?
They should not call these guys up.
2 of them?
The 2 of them.
They should not call them?
They should not call them. I'm begging Eric Chelle. You should not call these 2 guys. You should just leave them where they are and bring the guys that are ready, that are hungry, that are maybe dogs. These guys will not fight. Isn't these 2 guys that want to be pursuing players? That if you lose the ball, see where you used to behave.
Did they fear him for Europe?
Chukwueze.
The whole ball like this, did they fear him?
That's Europe. This is Africa.
Chukwueze they play ball.
I'm not saying this guy doesn't play football.
I'm not like with you they talk.
I'm not saying this guy doesn't play football. But what I'm saying is that
so they go to compare with Pokoli, Anthony.
They're the same category now.
No, I'm not agree. Chukwueze get see. I know why I respect.
You see, that is too thick left leg that used to. That's
if that were cutting, see, Chukwueze just needs that opportunity again.
He's a one-way player. He's a one-way traffic player. If I'm a defender, it's very easy to mark out.
Chukwueze.
I am telling you, it's very, very easy to mark out. I'm not a defender, but players like Chukwueze, if I was a defender or a right back or a left back or whatever, maybe any player can even mark this guy out.
Oh.
He's not really that prolific. He's not that stellar. He's not that, I don't know, any other word that can use to like qualify him here. But this guy is just purple. Eric Chelle, if you are watching this, please don't call this guy. And I'm a passionate Nigerian when it comes to Nigerian football, and we have a tournament to qualify for. Don't call this guy up. Okay,
all right. Don't call him. He has said it. That's the opinion. Well, quickly before we get to the next one, let's get in your comments. I'll keep them coming quickly. Odubayo Omobolaji has come to say he should leave when the vision is high or when the vision is loudest, else he will open himself to ignominy in the end. He's talking about Amed Musa. And also Dare to Dream 122 has come to say, if we don't win Rwanda or Zimbabwe, make you forget about them, then start for 2030 preparation. And also Pajay Sports Link TV says Nigeria will qualify for the World Cup. That's a Nigerian man. Thumbs up. And also Dare to Dream 122 says NFF can support Super Eagles by making sure what happened in Libya does not repeat itself again. Okay. When I was saying Nigeria fit no qualify you. Then Pajay Sports Link TV says Super Eagles will win their remaining games. That's sure. Sure. All the games will go win them. Let's see how it goes. Now we'll tell you 23-man squad for the World Qualifiers according to reports. We'll bring it to you now. But quickly, let me see them. Keep them coming. Odubayo or Mobolaji has said Chukwueze is very relevant. Okay, Chukwueze is very relevant. That's the word. Chukwueze is very relevant to the team. Don't forget he scored our only goal against Rwanda in the last match we played against them. I don't agree with your guest. Okay, They are saying no to you. You know, like Chukwueze, they say, well, no worry.
Actually, I'm open to alternative view, so that's just my own take.
Okay, so Dare to Dream wanted to say is I will call Chukwueze because let me see. I'm that again. Sorry, hold on. Because we have enough people who can do. We don't have enough people who can do what he can. I mean, that's like about Dare to Dream. But quickly, let's get on the next one. We don't have enough people who can do what he can do.
On the right hand side.
How many of them?
What is he doing?
Wait, how many of them now?
See, football.
How many of them now? But the Simon way again for that right.
Easy. If you convert player, if you convert some player.
Lookman will not want to go there. Ijuke will go there. That's Lookman will go there. So that right.
So what is giving you the impression that okay, we put Chukwueze there, he will perform?
Chukwueze is an adept now. Even if you're not such an adept,
he will be cutting it, because they play football.
Right.
See, I know that viewers are watching me and yes, like, how kind of human being is this guy? He's saying rubbish. Yes, I play football. You see, Chukwueze for me on that right hand side, or maybe on the left hand side. I don't know how.
That's where he can play. Just the basic limb of the left side.
For me, that guy is just. He's done.
Okay, now in Nigeria, options come your options for Nigeria on the right side. Because Dare to Dream 122 is saying we don't have a lot of people who can do what he does from that side.
What's that particular thing that he's doing?
So it's spectacular. Okay, now give me options from that side.
I can use Mr. Simon there.
Okay, that's just one of them. Or who else?
Then maybe I don't know any other fast winger that we have again that.
You will think him now. You think him. See, the think Abi. So give Chukwueze that credit.
Okay, let us use him. I'll be back.
He's our best winger for that right side.
If they start him, I'll be here to come and tell you that Kizzy. See what I'm saying?
All right, so quickly on the show, we're still talking sports here. This is the NFF Talk, basically. This is Sports Republic show that comes your way every weekday right here from 11 a.m. Nigerian time up until when we'll be done. But officially, let's tell you this one. It's according to reports, speculations are out there. According to reports. So you now not talk say, VOP TV talk say, or Kizike talk say. This is what it is. The Nigerian Football Federation NFF is expected to officially unveil the 23-man squad selected by head coach Chelle for the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Rwanda, Zimbabwe next week. Chelle, who will be taking charge of the Super Eagles job for the first time, has initially, he has this week. So the list will be coming out this week. We have 35 players before trimming down to 23 with just 2 weeks left before the crucial game in Kigali. Now, according to report, VOP TV, we learned that this is just what it is, just maybe not sure to say, but you know how it works in football, speculations, some say rumors. Now, let's talk about the goalkeepers. We have the likes of Stanley Nwabali, Anio Zomen, and that's Eyimba guy, Amaso Bansoje, just maybe. And defenders are the likes of Calvin Bassey, Ndoka Jr., William Troost-Ekong, Bruno Yemechi, Ola Aina, Bright Osai, Samuel. For the strikers, for the midfielders, better word, we have Joe Ariwa, Siwobi, Fisayo Dele Bashiro, Wilfred Ndidi, Uche Chris Santos, Frank Onyeka, better word, and Rafael Onyedika. Up front, we have the likes of Moses Simon, Samuel Chukwueze, Nathan Demola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Gift Orban. And before we talk about the importance of the match in March, I call their names, they do like this. What's in the verse you?
I'm just seeing the list.
You see what the verse you?
Like I said, predicted list. Anyway, so
speculations, right?
Speculations. So I'm not going to get angry. But if these are the batch of players, or these are the group of boys that are going over to Kigali, man, I'm scared, man.
Who would they? Okay, well.
These are the same boys. These guys are not. Maybe just Lookman, then Osimhen, Boniface.
Boniface don't know the football start now.
You see?
Tell her the mention.
You see what I'm saying? So. There is fire on the mountain. Run, Eric Chelle.
So who is in this list I don't like? If the major list like.
Number one, Boniface, shaky.
Okay.
That Gift Orban, I don't really know him.
Gift Orban, okay, Hoffenheim.
Orban, I don't really know him.
Anyway, coming goes, but this could be.
Then Nathan Taylor, okay, the guy to.
We have new call up Uche Chris Santos.
What's the Simon? Chris Santos standing here. I don't.
La Liga.
Yeah, but
where they play ball now?
Well, then Onyeka, that one is just like a block. Hey, Nigeria should do more scouting, no. We should do more scouting.
With this match now, just next 2 weeks here.
In 2 weeks' time. See, Nigeria should do more scouting, boys. See, okay.
Okay, Joe Aribo.
That one is not even correct.
It will be
the same class.
Don't play well, Fulham.
Okay.
Well, who will come?
See, if you are saying, I know what I'm saying, Kizzy. These guys in their club side, they transform whenever they wear this.
Are you expecting this coach? Let's be factual. Like you said, you play the game. Are you expecting this coach to just go in and get new boys for this crucial game when they don't know themselves?
Well, we've actually talked about and
this will not be friendly match, though.
See. We've actually talked about Chelle and instilling some kind of mentality in these boys.
Yeah.
So I think that needs to be refreshed from time to time. Sure, you get, okay, guys, this is what's at stake. We want to put in your best. Sure, you get. If there's a way you can convince them, if there's a way you can actually rally them, that's why I want Amed Musa in this team.
Yeah.
Sure, you get. His presence alone will actually change the atmosphere in the dressing room and on the field. Sure, you get. So, because with these boys, these are the legacy players that over years, months, they've not really done anything spectacular for this team.
You not see your defense. If that this one now.
The defense is actually, I'm still very confident.
Because we don't have, if I want to talk about what I'm just saying, there's no Gabriel or Shaw. Simi Ajayi is out. That's Oli Sandar. Plays for Orlando Pirates. I'm liking the way he plays. Like, he's a very good player. But so I don't know. Eric Chelle, I cannot wait to see the official list. I cannot wait.
It's not be different from what we are actually seeing here.
Really?
It should not be different. For me personally, it should not be different. All these names I'm saying, it should not be really that. Maybe just subtractions, I don't know. But it should not be all that different. They should just add Chukwueze to that match in Kigali. Hey, problem.
Chukwueze, when you started the...
It's better they use Teller, use all our strikers.
Teller.
That's, what's his name?
It's Teller.
Yeah, Teller, that's Nathan Teller.
Yeah.
Use that guy.
No, it's actually a winger.
So use Lukman on the left, Teller on the right, Osimhen, in front of goal. Now that's
No, when this thing would have been an easy decision if we had this World Cup qualifier, and it was confusion over inclusion of Leon Balogun in Super Eagles squad. There's a news out there still trending and it's still ongoing. The recent news ruling Simi Ajayi out of the squad World Cup qualifier games against Rwanda and Zimbabwe respectively has opened the door for replacement in the team squad. For both games, Ajayi suffered the relapse from the hamstring injury which kept him out since November. The West Brom Albion game against Oxford United. He's now expected to be out until possible at least April. But effectively ruling him out of the game, we have the man you have on your screen. The replacement is the 31-year-old, just maybe. Leon Balogun is in the news, but Balogun played for Nigeria for almost 2 years. Back to the team, but Chelle, owing to his fine form for Scottish Side Rangers, his only recent return to train after missing the last 7 games in addition. The team source revealed when asked about the 36-year-old, the man said, "I know Balogun was in the provisional list, but I'm not certain if he is in the final list of players. Last time I checked, he hasn't played for over a month and won't likely be fit enough for the spot when the list is out." So Balogun likely going to be ruled out. What do you make?
What do you need him for? See, I'm here to just...
If he's fit...
For me, this guy is... We don't...
That's not Simi Ajayi. So unless you play Troost-Ekong Kavabasa, just maybe.
Well, the manager is actually going around now, watching local leagues. That's...
But you say you want leader. This guy is not a leader too. Not
yeah, Balogun. I don't... That guy is...
But the star ball for Rangers, so
let's kick him out. Let's kick him out.
Kick him out.
Let's kick him out. It's done.
You wait till they pursue these people. I say, no.
We need fresh legs. We need to go to like Enyimba, Rangers, Aslan, most of these leagues, and look for fullbacks or centre backs that are crazy. That they will not anything, they will bully any player, give anybody elbow. These are the kind of players that we want, not fine boys like this.
What if it's not fine boy?
Chile overlooking at the fine boy. Just like that keeper that.
Okay. Wait, if it's about fine boy, no, don't even go there. See, I don't think anything is wrong with Leon Balogun to say though.
Why do you say that?
I don't really think. I think Balogun, for now, looking at what we have, when you're being called up doesn't really mean a start. But even if he gets a start, it's no problem. This guy is now more mature than he was before.
You think so?
I watched him at Scottish League. I watched him play against Aberdeen. I watched him play against Celtic. Glasgow.
Scottish League. My grandma will play in Scottish League and she will perform. Keys, what are you telling me?
All right, so quickly, we need to go now. Let's get on to some of the comments we have here. Chukwueze is very relevant to the team. Okay, I talked about it before. Dare to Dream wanted to say, I will call Chukwueze because we don't have enough people who can do what he does in the team or put the ball in the box.
Yo, man, let me tell you, we got Teller. So
okay.
When you're saying Chukwueze is the only player that, no, don't use that.
All right, you're facing your comment section before. Yeah. Don't worry. This one say again, he said, bro, I play football as well. Chukwueze's job is not to score. His job is to beat his
how many one-on-one, how many take-ons in all his last games? How many take-ons he had?
He's a good player. Yes or no? You agree?
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a good player, but I'm not saying like the guy is going downhill.
Huh?
I'm not saying he's not a good player.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a good player, but I'm telling you that guy is starting to win. It's going down. You see, it's starting to dip.
It's going down the range.
It's not like stock market now. That guy is just like
it's
sell it deep, sell it deep.
It's going down.
It's going down. It's like
drastically.
Fast.
But I would say that's your opinion. But quickly, this one says Boniface will be the Joker. See, if I get time, if I analyze this thing, I will. Yeah, Boniface is not supposed to do that thing. Maybe tomorrow when I come to TV, I will tell more. Boniface is not supposed to do that because now Patricia they play ball, they start. Every day call that one, they tell her they start. Boniface not see more your talk true. We go tell ourselves Boniface. Not say not good though, but maybe not be now. Ian Asher is also a good player. Do you know? But he was not called up, or he will not be called up. Better word because I've not confirmed the list. One will not confirm, we cannot come. But Boniface, I don't know what they do all these things. Bringing him. I'm not going to say no to the coach, but if he brings him, but for me, no. And also, Dirty Dream says, if we follow this year analysis, okay, if we follow this your analyst mouth, even 2030 World Cup, safe, we know go. We shall be say, call up Amed Musa, now friendly with the go play. That's about you saying call up Amed Musa, but we need to go. Right.
On Musa's case,
yeah.
No, for real. You just need 23 players, right? And after that, I'm saying again, you need just 16 to play. 16 or max 17. Maybe one person gets injured, maybe then, okay. Most of them are not even playing because we see, the annoying thing is, or the funny thing is, we see other countries that that still bring their old players.
And then let me hold it there. We need to go. Our time is up quickly. I'll let you know some top stories coming out. Rwanda, I appreciate you, even though you're critic today, You know the year what do.
On fire today.
You're on fire. He did you. He's a criticize player. She go. I'll call and but thank you so much. This is how we need to go. This is actually the sound of our package. I sound like Precious in your radio. Yes, we need to go. This is the Voice of the People TV, and this is the Sports Public Show. I remain your host. My name is Kizzy K, and I remain the only sport man without a football jersey. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Nigerian time. Please be safe out there.